What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
Parlay with
good?
us Thursday night, NFL Week 15. You got Stony Crook, Sean Doe. We will get the rest of the panel, Hustle Stacks and Mr. Bean. They run a little bit behind, but they should be joining us sometime soon. But you got us two right now, Sean Doe, Stony Crook. We ready to dive into this new week, new money, new perspectives, man, new thoughts. We ready to roll another week. Let's get it, man. NFL Week 15, man. What's going on, Shondo? How you doing?
Almost to the finish line, Stoney. Almost to the finish line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we about to get out. There we go. There we go. Hustle Stacks in the building.
Yep.
It's looking good. Like that goal. That goal's looking good.
Now and again, you got to throw on the other Boston team. We'll show them no love, but you got to throw them on every now.
Oh no, you got to. They represent too. They doing their thing, man. The Bruins is getting busy. We're waiting. Thing is, a lot of us casual Bruins fans that just watch the scores, we're waiting for them to get to the Stanley Cup. And that's it. And we'll take it from there, man. We've been through too much dealing with them dudes. We're just waiting for the Stanley Cup, and then we'll start watching them heavy. So, but until then, we'll still support them. We'll peek at their scores, man. But we're not gonna get fully vested, man, because they tore our hearts out.
Our chest, that was the worst, bro.
So many times. So many times, man.
Bro,
so
I was just down with Stacks. Me and his wife were talking about, because she's a Bruins fan, when I went to go visit him. Bro, that hurt, man. That L. I called Stacks the next morning, right, Stacks?
That L hurt.
That I ain't a big hockey fan like that, but that was a bad one right there.
That was a bad one. Me neither. I'm not a hockey fan either. But man, that run they had a hell of a run. They broke all the records. It's like the Bulls team, the 72-10 Bulls team, that Warriors team that got busy. That's what they was on the hockey version, and then they lose in the first round.
You know what's so crazy?
That was hard, man.
Someone like, trust me, I'm not. That's my fourth team. I mean, I love all my teams, but I follow them enough to know like what's going on. And if you a fan like that, you knew it was crazy because it wasn't a surprise though, because that's the problem with the Bruins these last few. It's been there for a minute. Like they just don't know. They're like the best regular season team, and then they just do the same shit. Yeah. And they can't win a game 7. That's their shit. We should have like 3 of those.
They can't win that game 7, man. You're right, man.
Bro, it's crazy. Imagine the Celtics lost a game 7 at home in the finals. How much shit they be taking?
Man, tell me about it. And they lost a few games at home, the Bruins, game 7s, like to win the shit.
A few.
A lot of
the St. Louis joint, the Philadelphia
the Blackhawks. Well, no, the Blackhawks was game 6.
Blackhawks, yeah, but the Philadelphia Flyers, they lost games. I forget the year. And then the St. Louis Blues, that shit hurt.
That Blues hurt. And then this game 7.
That Blues hurt.
That one hurt. That Blues hurt, man. We had them at home. They was over here.
We were ready to get You see, downtown was lit.
Yeah, they were
home that day.
They was getting ready. They was all talking about what they gonna do, what precautions they taking. That was a bad hit, man.
That was a bad hit.
But yeah,
fellas, I'm gonna take that Rams -4, bro.
Oh, listen, it's all good, man. It's a little crossfire.
You my brother, the love's there, but I like, man, I'm gonna put a little bit of change on that one.
That's what's the beauty of this thing, man. You got the crossfires, you got the double likes, the triple likes, but we either way, man, we got our opinions.
Not that we supposed to, but we
see
eye to eye on a lot of shit. And you definitely taught me about that half a point. I swear, that
half a point's huge. It's huge, man. Like a lot of times, man, those games that's gonna be tight. You buy the half a point. Me, I like to buy the half a point. My favorite spot to buy the half a point is when I'm the favorite by -3.5.
Yeah,
I always like to bring it down to that, just that 3. Bring it out to that 3, man, because I don't want to get hit on some last-minute bullshit. Just give me that solid number, and if it falls on that, the worst-case scenario, I get my money back. you know. But yeah, guys, man, week 15, man, you know, the season is winding down. Everybody's trying to play for a playoff spot. It's coming down to it's gonna. I feel like week 6, the last week, week 18, the last week of the NFL season is gonna be crazy. We're gonna get the playoffs before the playoffs. Like, there's gonna be teams playing to get in it. You can count that as a playoff type atmosphere. So it's gonna be great.
Tonight's one of those games. Both 7-7, both must win.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big, yo. And one game that I got my eye on is gonna be that Bills Dolphins game, man. That's to me, that's gonna be the game of the week that week, man. That last week of
you mean the last week? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like everything is lining up to get excited towards the end.
Yeah, to see that.
A lot
especially
because
you got the Bills, you got shit riding on the Bills too, right? You put that through?
Yeah, I put that through. So I'm gonna tell you right now.
I like that bet.
I'm gonna tell you. If the Buffalo make the playoffs, bro, I think they're gonna run through the air. Not run through.
Yeah, I like that bet though, Crook. I really do.
Yeah, I'm
out the AFC.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you guys
Where'd
right
you
now,
get it at,
man.
Crook? Plus 900. I seen last time I looked.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now because I'm about to get into this account because I want to give you guys the real numbers on what I got them at.
Okay.
You know,
but
I definitely got a future vested in them.
Me and Stacks were offline. We were talking about it. Then I got off the phone with him. I seen it at plus 9.
So
to make the Super Bowl.
So what I did was I got the Bills plus 900 to come out the AFC.
Yep.
At plus 900. So I'm gonna be transparent. I put 100 on that. That 100 is gonna win me a stack. It's gonna win me $1,000. Like if I hit that.
Yep.
Right. And then I took them to win the Super Bowl plus 1,800 for $100, and that would win me a stack 900. But that's pre-Bills playoff spot because I'm not sure if they're gonna make it or not. So I got to play it safe. I don't want to get crazy and they don't make it. I'm gonna lose. So I did that on some light shit. But if they make the playoffs, I'm gonna rebet again. Whatever the odds are. And then I'll just hit it a little harder because I know they in it already. So I kind of like covering my ass right here a little bit just to get that good number because that plus 900 is gonna be gone. That plus 1,800 is gone.
Is it still
you ain't gonna see that again. You're not seeing that
anymore.
I don't think so. It might be close to it, but I don't think like right on the money.
That shit.
Because it goes down as they win. It's going down.
It's gonna go way down because I think they're gonna win a lot of games towards the end.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So if they get in the playoffs, they still gonna be like
last week after the show. I seen it at 9 plus 9.
Yeah, they still gonna be like a plus something. They're not gonna because you got the Chiefs. I'm looking at right now you got you got Baltimore, the Chiefs, and then they'll probably put the Bills behind there. But the Bills being the third favorite, like if they get in the playoffs, they're gonna be behind those two. So they're gonna still have a plus, probably plus 450, plus 500 to come out the AFC somewhere along those lines. But that's still gonna be a good number to hop on them.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's how that works. But I took those early numbers because I know I'm not seeing them no more. So I took those early ones. I got that down on some cool shit. But then if they make the playoffs, then I'll invest a little more.
Crook.
We'll see what happens though.
It went down to plus 650.
You see? To what? To win?
Me and Stacks talked last Friday and we were talking about it. I was like, yo, I kind of like what Crook's talking about. But now I'm looking at it. 650 is still good. Look at that 9 would have been sweet.
Yeah, so if you look at the futures now, right? The Bills are plus 1,200 to win it all, right? And to win the conference,
650.
Yeah, like you said, I got it at 900, and then I got the Super Bowl at 1,800. You know, but that 900, 650 is a big difference, and that's because
That's
you see what I'm saying? So
it's a big difference,
right? So that looks good because that's telling you that they expecting them to make the playoffs. If the numbers
I
keep
think
going
when I
down
looked
like
at that 9, that was before they beat Dallas.
that was before they beat Dallas. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when I put it in before they beat Dallas.
I
wasn't sure, man, because when they had lost to Philly, I was gonna get busy then. But damn, man, that thing kind of threw me off a little bit because I was like, yo, I don't know if they're going in that direction. But I felt like they fell into like a little pothole that they could just get over and shit and get back on the road. And let's see what happens, man. I'm just waiting.
I liked it. I told you from the jump, I fuck with that heavy. I told you from the jump, I gave you props on scoping that out because, like we were talking about, man, like Stack's been saying it all year. Like there's no dominant team in the AFC, and you know, look at KC, man. Like I'm not saying anything we haven't spoke about. We all been saying how they having a down offensive year.
Yeah.
And their defense is good. Don't get it twisted. But like I said, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about? I feel as though like someone like Buffalo or even Baltimore to that, you know, depending where they play. Because I don't know if KC could go to Baltimore and win this year. I don't think they can. That's just my opinion, obviously.
I don't think they can either. And also,
I think
Buffalo going there and beat them too.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Buffalo go to Kansas City and beat them this year.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
And I think Buffalo could go to Baltimore because the weather doesn't bother them. Their weather's worse.
Yeah.
See, people don't realize that. I don't know if you guys heard about this. This was gonna be on my bozo of the fucking week shit, but I might as well say it now. With Jerry Jones talking about the weather affect the game. Of course, nigga, you playing football. What do you expect? Like, what if you don't get that home field advantage against Philly? Philly weather might not be as bad as Buffalo, but it's still on the East Coast. It's not. So it's like, bro, we got to take this into account on where these teams could play, how they play in the certain atmospheres that they play in. Like, you remember when Peyton Manning used to come to Boston or Foxborough or whatever, he used to fucking fold. They couldn't play on them. They couldn't play in them elements.
Yeah, they could.
Dallas can't, but Buffalo can. They could play in dome. You know what I mean? So my point is, that's why I fuck with that future with them, because I feel as though no elements is gonna, you know, obviously Josh could resort to doing Josh Allen shit. But that being said, I think they could play in any type of weather in any style game. That's what I mean. So I fuck with that. I fuck with that future bet for them. I'm actually leaning towards them coming out the AFC if they make the playoffs, which I think they can.
Yeah, I mean, the AFC is wide open, man. Let me tell you, that's why these next couple of games are going to be so important.
It is wide
so
open.
important in all these games. These games, and I like that. I like when the season's coming down to that, because it's like we're getting that extra playoff type vibe because these teams are playing for playoff positioning, you know. So we're getting the playoffs before the playoffs. I like that. Back then, everybody clinched early and shit. Nobody had hope. People was just messing around. Like, fuck it, you know. Now it's like, nah, man, you ain't in it all the way now.
Yeah, the AFC.
I know I've been complaining about the overall play this year. I'm not going to take that back. That's how I feel. It is what it is. But I do like how it's setting up to be playoff before the playoffs. Like I said, tonight's game, we're going to dive into it. This is a big fucking game, bro. Like, I was looking at it. I didn't realize the magnitude of this game, because I'm not a big Thursday night game guy. I'm not going to front. Like, I watch every game, but I just don't really. These games on Thursday night been kind of whatever. But both teams being 7-7, both teams, basically whoever loses this game most likely ain't gonna make the playoffs. Because I've seen that whoever wins the game is 77% chance. Whoever loses the game goes down to 17%. So like what Stash was saying last week about needing everything to go right. You know what I mean? Like you lose this game, you're gonna have to have this guy lose, this scoreboard washing on numerous fronts. So that's the beautiful thing about the NFL. I know they don't really set it up like that, but the fact that this is the time of year, I'm like, whoa, wow, there's some big games this week. Like
big games.
The playoffs basically starting this week, tonight, to be fair. Because that's how close these bubble teams are into being,
they tight.
So I agree with you on that, definitely, for sure. Tonight,
I love it, man. I love it. And then we see the desperateness in certain teams. We see the spots, and we're like, man, they could take advantage of this. They can really, they really hungry. They got a momentum going, and you see that. That's what happens with a lot of these teams. That momentum.
right?
Another pick I like. Listen, I like the Browns, man. I like the Browns. I like the Browns. That's one of the teams I like on the road. That's gonna try to get it in. The Vikings.
We going down the slate.
Oh man, y'all ready?
Yeah. What's
before
up,
we
Beans?
do that,
welcome to your show, Beans.
Yo,
what up, family? What's up, y'all?
Welcome
man?
to your show, Beans.
You know I.
God to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through.
See, that's why Stoney's not the program director.
God to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through, but don't break you, homie make.
Yeah, this is Parlay with us. It's Mr. Beans here, Stony Cook, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. What's up, family? Had to do it.
Took us out the credits, though.
Yeah, it took you out.
No,
yo, Stacks, he can't do that. But that's why he said it to me. He's like, yo, Neil, you're the one who handles all that. Like
program director, man.
AKA. Yeah, that's why I said.
AKA.
That's why I said, welcome to your show, nigga. Like, you the maestro.
But he got it tight though. He got his thing tight. He got his people holding him down. He makes that call like, yo, look, man, I'm running a little,
Yeah.
Now I'm
I gotta handle this.
Damn rather than shit. You feel me? He's the damn rather, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Say no more, man.
Say no more, man. So yeah, man. Thursday Night
You
Live.
like the warm milk to the show, Beans. When you ain't here, it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Everything is shaky. Everything is shaky, man. All four.
Niggas
you be missing him, but he's still making his appearance between stick-ups. You know what I'm saying?
No, but look, right? Hustle Stacks was like, yo, you ain't going out in the slate, my man. Like last week, like, yo, you ain't going out in the slate, dog. Like, like waking me up. Like, yo, man. That's what we do. We all carry each other.
We all carry
love each other here. This is a family affair here. We've known each other forever. We love each other for real. Not no funny Dwight Howard type love on some like real nigga shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
man,
we here.
For real, not also Dwight Howard.
Man. We here.
But so yeah, man. I know we starting off, man. This week we're gonna go through the recap of this week's games. Actually, wait a minute. I kind of made a mistake on this title, man.
Don't mind mistake.
I'm gonna have
16 preview.
Listen, I was rushing today.
Would you do this in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, Beans?
I did it, something like that, man. I'm gonna have to fix that title. So for people, this is week 16
preview.
There's no recap of 15. We already did that. That's just me. I'll fix that title like right now, though. I'll try to change that as we speak. But yeah, man, let's go through if y'all want to start breaking down week 16. Y'all can start without me. Let me go grab something so I can try to start fixing that title.
Yeah, tonight, Saints Rams, man. I like the Saints +4.
I took the Rams -4. We talked about that already.
Yeah. So
but back to what you were, the Browns Texans, man. Whoa, man, Stacks. I don't know, man.
I'll tell you, I'm with the Browns. I'm with Crooks on that one because
this is
No, and you know, Stroud ain't playing.
I know he ain't playing. He ain't playing, but yo,
and let me keep it 100. Like, you guys could buy half a point down, bring that to 2.5, because that's where it was at. I like it at 2.5. I love it at 2.5. So, I mean, you guys might have to pay a little bit on the taxes.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
It's worth it. Nah, it won't be much. I mean, if you buy that half a point, I'm gonna put them on now, man, to like what the real numbers are, you know. But it won't be that much, you know. It'll be worth it because you want it at 2.5. Yeah, so right now you get them. Yeah, you get them right here. Let me see if I could pull that number up real quick. But
that's, you know what it is? For me, I know I've been on the Texans all year, but man, that's just a crazy. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to step out of that arena, bro. That's just too. Cause I could see Case Keenum doing some veteran shit, them calling an ill defense, but then I could see also Joe Flacco, like Stack said, that playoff Flacco coming out doing shit, throwing off his back foot for a 40-yard completion. Amari Cooper, like, what the fuck, man? Where you been the last 3 years, man? You know what I mean? But
he fell into that's the situation. He just fell into a good situation.
He did. You're right. No, I agree, man. That's a great situation, and that's a good offensive line.
Yeah, so you'll be paying 25 cents on the dollar, like, you know. Yeah,
that ain't that bad. That ain't that.
Yeah, minus 125. It's worth it. You know, you want to. I like the Browns in this spot. You know, I like them I love them at 2.5. For those, y'all see the 3, just buy that half a point down, man. Don't even worry about that, man. Just pay that little, what they call the VIG, the little juice, and just, you know, just enjoy that win, man, afterwards. But I like that I like the Browns, man. Definitely without Houston, without CJ Stroud, I like that, you know.
Yeah, I'll take the Brown with that one. I'm co-signing that.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna stay out of that one just because, like, I don't know. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't want no part of that game.
Yeah, it's one of those but that's where we're at right now. If you look at all the games look like that. They all look messy.
No, they're all 2.5. I'm looking now. They're all 2, 3. Like,
what's the next game after that one?
Yeah, so we have the Saturday games. We got the Bengals, Steelers. Steelers plus 2.5 at home dog plus 3.5, 2.5.
The Baco nigga, they got niggas not blocking, all type
shit. That's a big deal, right there. They've been clowning that dude. Was it Pickens?
Yeah. He might be coming back. Coming back
where?
So, huh?
Coming back where?
Pickett might be coming back to play for the Steelers. No,
he said Pickens.
Oh, Pickens, the wide receiver.
He said he didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So you want to get hurt, but you're gonna let your man get his fucking head knocked off?
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, he's on some other shit, man. That dude, man. He had problems.
Tomlin, if you play that dude, I'm telling you something right now. If Tomlin plays that dude, he might lose that locker room. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
How do you feel comfortable saying that though? Like, how do you feel comfortable?
You gotta bench him. You gotta bench him.
They didn't bench Deontay Johnson. He quit on the team too. The other receiver quit.
Tomlin has got to go too. I'm telling you, man. The message is not being heard.
Yeah, you're right. That message is done.
Yeah, Tomlin might be out of here.
Yeah.
Not after this year though. I think they'll give him another year.
Ain't no more years. When your players is doing that shit, ain't no more years. Ain't no more years.
Right.
That is Bill is Stoney. You don't see his players quitting on him. You don't see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, because he's the same guy, you know, year after year, man, and you know.
But things just get.
He's been doing good things, man, with this young team.
These young boys, man. These young boys are doing TikTok videos and weirdo shit in the locker room. Like, you remember when Antonio Brown did it, and everybody and Mike Tomlin jumped up and down. Now that everybody's doing it now.
Yeah, everybody. You see niggas after the win, niggas playing. What they playing? What's my man, Young Boy Fresh? Niggas playing the pass track Tomlin in the video and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're not with this shit is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Belichick's gonna have a hard time getting another. I mean, I don't think he's gonna have a hard time, but
a head coach in the locker room dancing to pass and trap. Fuck you.
Yeah. And taking pictures with Glorilla.
Right,
just to do it, like to do it. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
look, man, Omar Epps, man, he has another year, man. I think he has another year.
I still think that.
What you call
Omar Epps? You didn't know? That's Omar Epps, man.
I still think I don't know. I feel like Pittsburgh, the way they are with like how they do with coaches.
They don't really fire no one.
They don't fire nobody like that. So I mean,
but the coaches that they had, like Cowell didn't play the Cowell didn't go for no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, he's going for a lot of bullshit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, nigga, you can't be their friends. You got to be their coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Coach that. When he quits on his team, you have to bench him, dog. You have to.
Oh yeah, he should be benched. That dude should be benched.
What's the word? Have y'all heard anything? Is any?
I was listening to the little ESPNs this morning, and yeah, it's a story, you know.
He benched AB, sent AB home.
But that's what I'm saying. When AB did that, I know AB's cooked. But when he did it, no one was really on it like that. Now everybody in the locker room is on it like that, bro. These niggas is really out here, you know. It's a big party in these joints, bro. These little niggas, look at you got the kid from the G League committing murders at halftime, like setting up murders. I'm not trying to compare the two. Trust me, I'm not trying to, but what I'm saying is he's comfortable being on his phone in the locker room. You couldn't do that before. Right. Now niggas is on their phone in the locker room like it's nothing. Like, shorty, I'm on my way home after the game. You order some Postmate or whatever. Like, what kind of shit is that? That's every locker room. That's even Bill's locker room. The great Bill Belichick, even in his shit. It's a free for all.
I disagree a little bit, though. I don't think every coach goes for that shit.
I'm not saying no stats. No, you got me twisted. I'm not saying everybody goes for it. I'm saying a lot of these kids is doing it. I'm not saying anybody lets it get away with it.
Certain coaches, you ain't opening that phone in that locker room. Certain coaches, you're not opening that phone in that locker room. Maybe Bill.
I think it's
Bill don't give a fuck anyway because he on his way out. He can care less.
Yeah, but
I just think that some of these coaches ain't having that shit.
Yeah, ain't having that shit.
I'm just thinking more of it's happening though, whether they're going for it or not. Niggas is doing it more than they did it before. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they may be doing that, but I don't. There's certain coaches. When I'm speaking, I got the room, or you get the fuck out. That's it. I know that.
Exactly.
I know that for a fact. Like you might the coach leave the room, nigga might ease on the phone. I believe that.
Unless it's the number one running back. You trying to tell me these niggas are kicking out the number one running back? I don't think so.
You're fucking right. A coach will to prove a point. Oh, okay, he won't kick him out, but it hit his ass in the wallet, nigga. That nigga would have wished he got kicked out. I'll tell you that when you go open that fine, fuck that. Kick me out. Don't find me 50 racks, nigga. Kick me out, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That fucking fine check, nigga, ain't no joke. And
you know what's crazy? Because we see these
open now. No one
we see these fines. We see these fines these players be getting. We be like, they could handle that. They got this, but nah, man, they feel that shit, man. That shit's a hit, man. When they get fined,
who the fuck want to spend 50 stacks?
That's a hit.
I don't. If I had $1 million,
that's why I don't know why. That's why I don't know why Draymond out here roundhounding niggas. Like, yo, I looked at that video. That shit's crazy how he did that shit. He really looked like he did it. No, but no bullshit. Yo, to his defense on some crazy shit, he looked like he did that by accident. Like he played that shit off so well. It looked like he was falling, and he threw that roundhouse thing and caught him.
That nigga did the Dowson from Street Fighter on purpose.
No, he knew. I think he
this
knew.
This dude hit him, and then he's like he's falling.
I think he knew what was, you know.
But yo, that was ballsy though for him to do that shit the way he did that. That's man.
I think he knew that.
I'm telling you, when he comes back, they now they winning without him. Now I'm just letting you know that they winning without him.
They winning without him.
They with your boy Kuminga actually playing good. If they keep winning without that nigga, they might send him home. or trade him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If
But
he
he's
come home,
old. Ain't nobody want to deal with that headache.
yeah, somebody deal with that crazy. Trust me. See,
Yeah, the Detroit
Hey,
Pistons.
yo, maybe
and there you go. Yo, you took the words right out of my mouth, though. Send his
I
ass.
think you said that, or Crook, or one of y'all said that. Send him to the Pistons. Send him home. He's from out there, right?
No, he a fit perfect at though. The goddamn Memphis Grizzlies, they like niggas like him.
Yeah, they like niggas like that. Yeah, that's his type of nigga. He'll
Now
replace
they just
that
got
other
John
funny.
Wick back though. They don't need him. They don't.
Yo, they'll replace what's that funny motherfucker that left them with the braids that he's with Houston now?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks. That'll be their new Dylan Brooks, man.
Yeah, that's the type of dude.
Always talking shit and always getting.
The difference is though, Draymond Green gonna swing on you. Dylan Brooks is just gonna like do little weirdo shit and dance.
He'll do weirdo shit, stare at you for a little bit,
and get a 40-piece put on his ass. Like,
yo,
right,
listen,
right.
You know,
Draymond.
Any play stupid and shit.
Listen, Draymond
What's the
is
shit we
choking
used to
ass
do
out.
back in the days? Bogle dancing? The nigga gonna be bogle dancing in front of you.
He gonna be bogling. He gonna be.
That nigga don't be doing no dumb shit. He be acting like a force that don't do shit. He's a weirdo.
Shout out to Canada, by the way.
yo, how this dude get away with choking out somebody, man? Like,
Bro,
especially them letting them do it.
Yo, he choked out Gobert, and Gobert was tapping, and he was tapping out, man. That's what made that shit look shady, man.
Did that look? I know it was real, but did that look like a SNL skit?
Yo,
it looked like
it looked shady.
It shook like the joint on Baby Boy when Melvin grabbed
Oh yeah.
Call your mama. Call for your mama.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
he choked the shit out Jody.
Yo,
he said, "Call your mama."
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yo, he sunned him, man. That's just crazy, man.
That's crazy.
It is, man. That dude, I don't know, man. They gotta get rid of that dude, though, man.
They gotta do something with him. They trying to figure it out.
You know, it's crazy though. Like you said, that GM seen some shit coming. That's why he didn't want to be on that team.
Yeah, of course. He left before that fuck shit. He knew it was gonna be fuck shit.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Well, he probably left. The owner probably told him to get paid more, and he didn't want to.
But you know what's fucked up? He stuck up for him, though. Which he should. I mean, don't go against him, but on the broadcast, he's like, yeah. Not that he's gonna shit on him. I don't expect him to shit on him, but I'm like, bro, if I was him, I wouldn't have said nothing. Like, no comment.
Yeah, no comment.
Yeah, hell
it's
yeah.
Like Shaq.
No
Shaq's like, he's a good guy on and off the court. Shaq, he's choking niggas out and smacking niggas in the face.
He's choking it, motherfucker, and they tap out. They tapped out. He still ain't letting go. Like that shit fucked me up when I saw that. Yo, Gobert. Yo, y'all see Gobert tapping? He was like,
on that TNT shit. Shaq brought up a good topic, man. He said, when you talk about greatest players of all time, can you put Steph Curry in the conversation? That's a great topic.
Yeah, you can. You gotta
put.
I'm here. I'm gonna say it, man. Hell yeah.
You gotta put Steph.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
He changed the game. He changed the game,
but I don't care what anybody say. I never seen a shooter like that dude, man.
Off the dribble too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. One time I kept rewinding this tape of him shooting because I couldn't figure out how the hell he gets that ball to the rim, man. Because the way when he shoots, it's like he doesn't even really extend his arms all the way. Like his shot. Because remember, he used to shoot. He was one of those had to kind of wind, like he had to get ready and throw the ball type of shooters.
Yeah.
And I still see it, but very lightly. You still see it because he kind of he gets the ball ready, but he's so quick with releasing it. If you watch him shoot, he still has a little bit of how he used to shoot when he was younger, but he made it where he's getting it off quicker.
Yo, my brother was just talking
it's amazing. That should be going in.
He was literally just talking about that today. My older brother, Big Joe, on how his release is so crazy and how
he doesn't extend that much.
We were talking about that.
He doesn't extend it. His arm doesn't. Stacks. I'm sure you observe his shooting style. He doesn't. it doesn't extend that much. Like he kind of like
he's just it's
so like effortlessly. Like he throws that shit like
then he's a player you got to guard 94 feet. You got to pick him up full court because if you pick him up half court, it may be too late.
Yeah,
he'll let it go from half. He'll
let it go from half anywhere.
He's one of the best finishers to ever do it. In my opinion,
anywhere.
He's one of the best finishers to ever do it.
Yeah,
the shot he made against OKC, and look, I'm not a Golden State fan or nothing. I'm just a fan of like just good players, period. But that shot he made against OKC, I think I don't know, Stacks. You're gonna probably know that was the OKC team with Durant.
Yeah, that was the year.
And
Durant,
and it was like a game 6. It was like if had OKC won that game, they would have eliminated the Warriors. It was that game. It was like a game like that. Yo, he went down and he shot it from like a little bit past midcourt. Like it was far. And they was down by 1. He shot it he shot it like he knew that shit was right, man. Yo, that from that day on, I said, yo, we got something special here.
That nigga right there, when that nigga hit us in the championship with this right here, I said, this nigga's cold-blooded right here.
Yo, that's all good, man. He hit us with that.
This nigga's cold right here, man. I said, there's nothing we could do. I said, there's nothing you could do. There's something we could have done to play better defense.
We was beating them the whole game. We was dealing with them the whole game. What happened? Yo, they coming back. They coming here. They coming to Boston. So,
I'm just telling you. When I'm telling you, I know when let me tell you something. It's perfect. It's a perfect matchup for him because Boston plays defense. They just totally disrespect him the way they defend him. So they're always gonna. Mazzulla has to change it up. He can't keep playing him like that. Ime did the same shit. When he come off that screen, you got to chase him off that three-point line and make him shoot twos.
Yes.
And they always do, Stoney, they always do the pick and roll with Al Horford. They say they're singling him out.
They said that.
Him out. So either you got to sit Al or Al has to come up off that screen aggressively and chase him off that three-point line. Al backing up. How do you back up against Steph Curry, dog? I don't understand that. How
exactly.
I always back up.
He ain't John Morant.
He's backing the fuck up.
Yeah, you backing up because you don't want to get cut up. I get that. But if you see Steph coming off that screen, you gotta hug him and chase him and make him shoot twos. You can't give him a wide open 3 for Steph is a fucking layup.
It's a layup, and he's more comfortable shooting 3s than 2s. I think 2s are too close for him.
Exactly.
2s are too close for him, man. I'm anxious. I want to see where his 2-point field goal percentage is compared to his, because I feel like when he shoots from too close, I think he gets caught off guard sometimes because he's so used to shooting from deep. You know, he's so used to it. You know, where when he has to shoot from close, I don't think he's as effective.
Is good. He's one of the best finishers in there. You talk about Steph.
Well, why they guarding him though? Why they guarding him? They guarding him from 2 versus from 3. Yeah, he's good, man. Like, you know, trust me, man. You ain't really got to say much, but it's like Hustle Stacks was saying. They got to play him off that pick and roll better than what they've been doing, man.
Stacks put me on that last year, and I didn't realize it. Then I'm looking at Al. I love Al, by the way. Al was my guy, man. Al was just a good ball player.
Another coaching decision. The nigga has 5 fouls going into the fourth quarter.
Wow.
5, Stoney. 5 fouls going into the fourth quarter, and they don't challenge him. That's coaching.
Yeah, they were too busy shooting fucking 3-pointers. You
got to put him in a situation where he has to defend.
Exactly. You have to
bailing them out, shooting 3-pointers, not penetrating to the rim, not targeting him. Which Stacks is basically saying, not targeting him.
You got to go at him, force him to defend.
They were just shooting threes.
Foul.
They were shooting threes and Jason Tatum needs to start shooting threes.
When he's not making them.
The thing is, he hasn't been making them. And the thing is, if you remember at the beginning of the year when he played off his inside out, when he went inside and then came out, he was a much better offensive player early in the year. He hasn't been that same player.
He should have never came back in that game. That's another fucking stupid idea.
Yeah, that too. But before he got hurt, bro, he's been down. He's been down. His game, he's been shooting 20% from
threes because he couldn't get by nobody on that ankle. So that's why he should have never been back in the fucking.
Yeah, but he's been shooting threes before that. I'm telling you, I told you that earlier stat. He's been shooting threes before he got hurt. He's been 20%. Check the stats.
Again, that's coaching. That's the offense your boy coaches. That's what he does.
I
don't agree with it. I don't like the offense, but
the offense is terrible. He needs to talk about that shit every day. Last night,
Tatum he needs to post up. He needs to post up more, man. His post up game was working. It was working. It was working, and we gotta mix it up a little bit because you live by the three, die by the three. How many threes they missed against Golden State? It was like 40+ threes they missed. Yeah, from what I was seeing, I don't know if it was a combined games or
come back against Sacramento and hit 40 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
The difference is
that's the problem.
That's the problem. Because playoff times, those threes are not.
The difference
they're not falling down like that.
You got. They went in the paint.
You got to improvise.
They went in the paint. When Sacramento went on a little run, they were going in the paint. KP was in the paint. That was a difference. I watched the game again this morning. I was like,
we didn't have Porzingis in Golden State, but still, man, we ain't making an excuse. We didn't have Tatum in Sacramento, and we was underdogs.
Yeah, they should have beat. You still should have beat Golden State without KP.
They should have beaten them. Hell yeah, they should have beaten them, man. I don't know what the fuck they did down the stretch that led to that. Like,
not hit that three, not go to the paint.
Yep, and you got mismatches all over the fucking place.
Very simple. People. I'm not saying we are, but people on talk radio out here ain't giving Porzingis enough credit, bro. When he's in there, it's just a different team, bro.
It's different
team, bro. It's just a better team. I'm sorry, bro.
And Porzingis, he's a great passer.
Different team. When he's in there, he just brings a different element. And I didn't realize how much of a fucking defender he was. I mean, he ain't gonna sit there and
Yeah, he
roam around like Rob, but
he
ain't no joke down there.
He surprised me with his defense. He's definitely,
he surprised me.
And I like Rob, but he's definitely an upgrade over Rob.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and health wise too. I feel like not to get into his situation too much, but I think Rob was a little too heavy. I think that was his problem. He's a little heavy. He should have lightened up a little bit. And I think right now we're in that type of league right now where you can't be too heavy. I don't care what position you play. You got to have that certain weight to keep up with the athleticism right now that we have in the league, the up and down, side to side.
He was a long dude. He was a long dude.
He was heavy though.
I think
he was a little heavy.
Yeah, but I think
I just think he was a star. He was his upper body was big. I don't think he was that heavy, Stoney. I don't think.
I think it was more that I think he had problems with the knees.
He could have tightened up just a little bit, not that much.
He's been hurt since college.
He's been hurt since college, and I think that's why. Yeah, he was just like.
He had a couple of character issues over that Texas A&M. He played with another big man that I thought was a little better than him that didn't get drafted. I was a little shocked by that, but yeah, that's the year that he got on the map when they fucking played North Carolina and he dominated North Carolina. That's what got him drafted. That's what got him drafted. But I thought we drafted him well. I mean, he was good. And when you play like Rob plays with, it's always off the ground and contesting shots, you're gonna have them knee injuries as much as he jumps.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
And every time you turn around, they throwing him a fucking lob. So yeah, so that Rob jumped a lot, and they didn't have nobody to give him no rest. Like when Rob was in there, when Rob was at his peak when he was healthy. That defense was top fucking notch.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Marcus Smart, all of them. Yeah. The year Marcus Smart won Defensive Player of the Year.
Top notch until they ran into Golden State.
Yeah, Curry.
Yeah, I think they just got tired. They flamed out, man.
No, they ain't flamed out. That's called fucking Wiggins putting Tatum in his back fucking pocket.
Oh man,
JT ain't sliding on me. He ain't sliding with that series. I'm sorry.
Nah, he ain't.
No, he's not. You're right. You're right. You're right.
People get mad when people don't understand. I'm a fair person of criticism, man. JT right now is regressing, in my opinion.
No, I
Even
don't
before
think
the
so.
injury, I just
No, I don't
think
think
he's
so.
regressing.
No, I don't think so. I think I think he's going through the flow right now. I think that they know what they need to do. They know what they need to do. That they pacing themselves. That's what they're doing right now. They pacing themselves.
I
They
think
getting
they need
better.
to. They gotta
Remember,
go. They gotta
My
not
thing
to
is when
cut
they
you.
get
they got
punched in
new
the mouth,
pieces, so they
I
got to
still
get
worry
that
about
the
that.
camaraderie.
They gotta
When it's
sharpen the
not
game
cutting
up.
time, I worry about that team, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Until they show
I'm
me
not worried.
different.
I'm not worried.
They gotta
Until they
sharpen
show
up.
me different, because you can't when you get punched in the mouth. When they play Indiana, they punch them in the mouth. When it's in one of those big games, they get punched in the mouth. It seems like they front runners, bro. I'm just keeping it
Nah,
real.
but then look,
You
but
gotta win
the
a
way
title, man. It's enough's enough. You can't go to 6 fucking division. You can't. You gotta win one of these
We gotta
motherfuckers.
win.
but
It's
let me
time to
Come
but let
win.
me
on, man. We can't let them off the hook like that, bro. Fuck all that. It's gonna be okay. These niggas
it
gotta
is.
win that shit this year, bro. Like that's for me. That's how I feel. I'm
I
not.
think I
If they
think
don't
it
win
is.
it this year, there's an issue. That's an issue.
No,
Health
no,
wise,
I agree with you. Facts. I agree
they
with you
gotta
100%.
stay healthy. But they
Yo,
don't
it's
win it
either
this
we
year.
win the championship or it's a
I'm
bust.
sorry.
I
There's a
agree.
fucking problem. It's a problem. There's no
It's-
reason we shouldn't win it this year if you stay healthy. No
I
reason.
agree. I 100% agree.
You better than this.
100%.
It's too
100%.
much. Niggas is getting. They been 6. You know what I mean?
So
Brad
yo,
gave him all, look at Derek White. They gave him all the tools they needed to do something. And it's early, so I'm not saying now. But that Golden State game rubbed me the wrong way. I'm sorry, bro. Just rubbed me the wrong fucking way.
I didn't like seeing Steph with the sleep
Nah, I don't like
emoji.
that shit. Sleeping
I don't like
niggas,
that
putting
shit.
niggas to sleep.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't like
telling you,
that shit.
it's
I don't
that
like that shit.
y'all can blame that's fucking coaching. Coaching losses that
there
game
you go. There
right
you
now.
go.
I'm telling
There
you right
you go.
now, dog. You
I
gotta
think
make
coaching need to get it together. They need to sharpen up a little bit. You know, okay, yes,
You
a
got
regular
40
season
coaches
game.
on the fucking sideline. If that's
I
the
know,
case, then
I know it's a regular, but you know, it's a regular season game. I know we shouldn't. I
I
know
think
we.
they learning. They learning. They
I
learning
think
about each other.
you know.
They
I
learning.
know. I don't think we should like rush to you know, DEFCON 3 or anything like that. I just think
nah,
that
you don't rush to it, but bro, we can't look to the future. We gotta speak on what we see now, though. You feel what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
I know. I didn't listen. We didn't think that not having Draymond and yeah, okay, yes,
right.
Porzingis didn't play, right? But I thought I didn't
Well,
even
Singer
want.
didn't play exactly.
I thought
Huge.
that game. I thought that game should have been a W, um, just because the trending, the way Golden State has been trending lately. I was thinking that not to say there was going to be a layup. You know they was going to play good because it's the Celtics. But I
Right.
thought the Celtics would have been powerful enough due to the depth of roster to beat them. So, like you guys said, and like Doe's feeling right now, to lose a game, even though it's only an early season game, mid-season game, as you might want to call it, because we're almost near the Christmas break, it's still a blow. You shouldn't lose a game like that
Yeah,
to
take
that
it
type of team.
personal. You know, Golden State might not even make the playoffs, fam. But they took it like nigga, you ain't coming in here. I'm still gonna show
Yeah.
you. I'm Chef Curry. I'm putting
Yep.
you niggas to sleep.
We put y'all to sleep before
But
many
take
times,
it
right?
personal. Fuck that. Like
So
seriously,
yeah,
bro. From the coaching
yeah.
on down, like I just feel as though
They
it's
should have took it personal. I
they
understand
should have took it
exactly. I
personal. But like
understand
I said,
exactly
bro,
what you're
No,
I'm
no
saying.
one of them
question. But
people that feel as though you haven't beat them the last 5 games you played them. Is that true? Am I wrong?
we split with them last year.
Oh, we did? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're gonna split with them this year too. They're not coming here to win.
Yeah, they
Boston.
better beat them. But matter of
They
fact, I'm gonna
better.
go to that game.
They're going
I'm
to,
going to that game.
because that's definitely a game I'm
Hey,
going to bet on.
let me go ahead. Let me just hit the disclaimer. This is Parlay with us. This is Mr.
Yes,
Beans.
sir.
We got Sean Doe, we got Hustle Stacks and Stony Crook. We're bringing you guys Thursday night live. We here live every week, Thursday night, 7:30. Even
I
if I'm
love the
late,
NBA talk.
even You know what I mean?
Love the NBA talk.
And we're giving y'all some good fire NBA talk content and how we feel about the team and how they doing right now. So yeah, like you keep going. Go ahead.
Typical Boston fans. We complain about the Celtics and they still got the best record in the fucking league.
That's right. They got the best record in the league, and we're complaining that they.
But we hold them accountable though.
We ain't lost
We should be holding them accountable. Like I said, I did not go to sleep thinking that they was gonna like lose that game. Period.
Nah, I mean, they didn't lose that game. Steph Curry took the game.
Shout out to the bounce back window. We'll play both sides of that coin. Shout out to the bounce back win. I mean, it was a good bounce back.
I'd say it was a great bounce back win.
Go back and watch that game.
The way they smashed these dudes on the road. I think if they would have won by maybe 3, 4, 5, okay, well. But the fact that they went over Sacramento and smacked them down like that, and they were underdogs, that was huge. That was huge. That was a good comeback.
And they got 2 big games coming up against both LA teams. So that
Clippers game is going to be big, right? Wait, the Clippers got 9 in a row now.
7.
Yeah. Clippers, they hot right now.
The Clippers.
Clippers got 9 in a row right now.
They got 9 in a row right now. Whoa. Clippers is actually losing right now to the Thunder.
Oh, they playing tonight? Oh, my bad.
Right now,
they playing us tomorrow on the back-to-back.
18-9. It's in the first quarter though, so that's early. But yeah,
they in LA. Yeah.
They got to be. They got to be in LA because they're doing a back-to-back.
No, Thunder's home. Thunder's home.
Back-to-back. Stacks. They playing on Saturday. So.
Yeah. I mean, no. I thought you was talking about this Clippers game.
No, I was talking to Stacks. Stacks said back to back. I said no, they playing Saturday.
Oh, you know what? I think they played yesterday. The Clippers did.
They did play yesterday.
Yeah, they did play yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I got the days confused, but they did.
I hit that over yesterday, by the way, on that Celtics game. Shout out to the Celtics and the Sacramento Kings for setting records and shit. I forgot to tell you.
Shout out to Sean Doe, man, for recognizing that good over, man. Like, that was a great over, man. That's one of those where you just relax and watching that game.
You can hit the over right away. You play those. Only time I think you could do the unders when they're on the East Coast, because the East plays D. You're gonna go out west. You're gonna get up and down. You know what I mean?
You're up and down.
You're gonna get up and down. I mean, when you come
when you come on the East, overs on the West Coast.
Yeah, if you always go with the overs on the West Coast, because
it's true.
You're gonna play Dallas. You're gonna play LA. You're gonna play. Them niggas ain't trying to play no D.
Except the Timberwolves. Don't bet the Timberwolves overs.
And that's only because Gobert's did. That's only because Gobert's did. But like you said, if you come out East, they're gonna play D out East, because you got Giannis, you got Embiid, and shout out to Embiid, man. Embiid, let me tell you something, dog.
He's balling.
If Philly make a trade and get another piece over there, be careful, dog. I'm telling you right now. Be careful with that. Embiid's on some other shit right now.
I think Lillard would have been better in Philly than he is in Milwaukee.
Nah, but they know why they would never take Dame though, Stoney, because they didn't want to stunt Maxi's growth. Maxi killing right now.
Yeah, you're right. That makes sense.
I would have fucked with Maxi a little bit. I don't think
that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta let that young boy. That's why they had to get rid of Harden.
I like Maxi.
Yeah, Harden, man.
I like Maxi.
Yo, Harden, he just be on his other shit, man. Harden that's wasted talent towards his. I think he just got bored with shit. I think Harden would have been great. I felt like he was a great fit in Philly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think he was a great fit there.
Remember, he was almost a Celtic, like this close.
Real close.
Yeah.
Thank
God. But it's his hard work. That's what you got to question, man. His motivation. Like, what's his motivation, man? What's his I don't know, man. Like, dude is like he's in and out.
Hard and chilling, man. Hard and chilling.
Like, now you get in a position to win a championship, and then you just disappear, man. Like what's good? You need to stop fucking around with them youngins, man. That's what it is.
I don't like how he kicks himself out of town, but right now they balling, man.
Yeah, he's balling with the Clippers, but let's see how that shit lasts. How long that lasts, rather, because it's.
Yeah, shout out to Kawhi. Kawhi's on some other shit right now.
Kawhi's balling too.
Yeah,
shout out to
Kawhi's balling. I'm happy to hear that.
I don't think he's missed a game yet.
No.
I'm happy to hear that.
They're all balling over there.
So Kawhi's back. Kawhi's back. Y'all say?
Kawhi, yo, you should have seen the move he did with Grant Williams and Luka last night. I was like, oh my God. Google
Yeah,
that.
they've been balling.
He fucking put them in.
Yo, hit the
I
like
don't know
button,
what
people.
the
Hit
fuck.
the like button. Jump in this chat, man. We're talking about some NBA talk right now. We're talking
Nigga
about
said,
some.
fuck this. Nigga said, fuck the slate. We go right to the NBA.
No, we're gonna get
You
in
know,
the slate.
we getting in
We're
the
gonna get
slate.
in the slate, man. But yeah,
Nah,
man.
I fuck with it. I love how we did that though. We running this shit. I like how we did it. That's all. I'm just giving props to y'all. I love how we did that.
Yeah, we can let's keep it rocking, man. That shit's going smooth, man. We're talking
gotta
a little
do it.
NBA because we're gonna be crossing over to a lot of NBA talk soon because you know football got a few more weeks and then
I just love how we did that.
Yeah. So
shout out to that's a big Christmas Day game too against the Lakers too. That's
oh yeah, that's a big
that's huge.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
huge.
huge.
I
That
mean,
Christmas Day
listen,
slate's kind of lit too.
it is lit on the
It
low.
is
On the low, dog.
On the low.
there's
You
a
got
few
football
games.
right
There's
tonight. You got Baltimore San Fran that day too, right?
There's a few games. Yo,
Baltimore
It's
San
like
Fran. Well,
3 games.
Baltimore San Fran's Monday night on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Christmas Day and that Christmas Day NBA slate is crazy too.
Even Saturday slate's kind of lit with the Celtics, and then you got the man. Listen, Stoney, don't lose. Hey, let's we might have to put a governor on our betting, bro, because there's just too much shit going.
It's a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit. We want to be.
This is when the
effective,
betting
though.
gets. This is when the betting
Wanna
gets
be
serious,
effective.
man.
Oh, we're
Wanna be
getting lit.
effective.
It's getting lit right now. So
You got these college basketball tournaments too, lit.
Oh yeah, March Madness is gonna be crazy.
yes,
That's the only time I fuck with college basketball is March Madness.
But it's all. I think everybody's getting back into they conference though. I think everybody all the conference stuff is done. Everybody's getting to their conference now. Everybody's going in their conference schedule. I think you might have maybe 1 or 2 more tournaments, but everybody got.
Right now, I was watching Hawaii starts at midnight. I was up till 3 in the morning. I have to work tomorrow.
Let me tell you something. I know we some football niggas. I love me some March Madness, dog. Let me tell you that right now.
I was about to say that.
What?
I was about to say. I
love March Madness. What are you talking about?
Everybody loves the Super Bowl or whatever.
Nah, March Madness is my
March
shit.
Madness, dog.
March Madness is my shit.
Yo, Stacks, keep that energy because you know why? March Madness, we're gonna be here live running through this March Madness.
Yo, we're gonna be
too.
wilding.
So keep that energy. You know, I'm glad that you brought that up because I'm not such of a good student. I like March Madness. I like when it gets.
I love
down
March
to it.
Madness.
But you know, as far as knowing some of these teams and knowing the players, I'm glad that you know that you're here. This is going to be our first year, and I'm glad that you're here. You're going to be able to school me and give me some knowledge on some of these things, man. So that's cool.
I love football, but give me some NBA playoffs and March Madness, dog.
Yeah, NBA playoffs, March Madness is my shit.
Yeah,
I love March Madness.
Yo, level, nigga.
This is the next disclaimer. Yo, parlay with us, man. We going fire all year long, man. We dropping fire content all year long on everything sports. You hear my man Stacks talking about he can't wait for March Madness. You hear Stoney saying he can't wait for freaking football playoffs, basketball playoffs. So we got, and Doe's waiting too. So we got content for you guys 365. So yo, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And jump in that chat, man. We talking about some NBA talk. We're gonna go into the NFL slate for Week 16. I kind of messed up on the title today, guys. That's on me. I will correct that for the YouTube and everything else. I'll go in and do what I gotta do. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna get even better, man. Like, we got playoffs coming up soon. We're gonna be lit for playoffs in the football, in the NFL. We're gonna be lit for the who ends up in the Super Bowl. I hope it's a good Super Bowl or something exciting, So which I think it will be because the team's looking kind of crazy right now.
Hey, even shout out to them college football playoffs too. I think them games gonna be good.
Oh man,
those games is gonna be good, man. I can't wait. That's what I'm excited. I'm glad you said, Stacks, you're on money today, man.
And next weekend's gonna be good.
Know what game low key I want to see though? I want to see that Florida State Georgia jump. I want to see that game.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
And when is that? This weekend? This is a bowl game this weekend, right?
I think that's the 28th.
The 28th. Okay.
I want to see Texas though. I want to see the hype. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't watch them all year. I'm just being real. Like,
I ain't watched them all year. So I want to see that.
I actually watched that Alabama and Texas the whole game. I actually did because it was good. When I turned it on, it was a good game from start to finish. And let me tell you something. That quarterback from Texas, he's all right, guys. I'm telling you right now, he's not bad.
And he got a Manning behind him.
No, they got the other kid behind him. The black kid with the dreads is good. One of them gonna have to transfer out of there because
they was already talking about Manning might be thinking about moving on.
It's no, because now they talk about the Urias kid. He's coming back. So there's 3 quarterbacks there. Three.
They were saying that, I was listening. It was something, talking about, obviously they're going to bring up the Mannings, and it was a conversation about this young Manning that's right now, who's supposed to be good and is sitting in and waiting. And it was saying right now, Texas has 2 good quarterbacks in front of him right now. Not saying that he's not good, but they got 2 guys right now in front. So they were saying the consensus is that he might have to hit the portal, and go somewhere where he can actually shine.
So, right to
Tennessee.
There you go. To Rocky Top. There you go. That's what I said. He's going to
Vols. He'll find a home.
Is either that or he's going to go to Ole Miss. What Ole Miss look like, Stacks? What Ole Miss look like? Because that's his uncle's. That's his uncle alma mater.
Lane Kiffin got that program. They may get 11 wins. If they get 11 wins, that's the first time in program history. I think they said. But I think Lane Kiffin got him going in the right way, even though he's kind of an asshole. But he definitely got him.
He just beat up his contract too, I think.
Yeah, he's winning games at Ole Miss in the SEC. So that's big, man. And when the whole racial shit, a lot of kids were transferring out of Ole Miss. Remember, their name was the Rebels. So a lot of kids was leaving Ole Miss, but I think that's kind of dying down. He's starting to get back his recruits, and he's hitting that transfer portal.
Money talks.
Yeah.
Niggas don't care about slavery when the money hits.
Oh no! Once that portal, now that
$1 million, they're like, who the fuck was Emmett Till? Shit's wild, bro.
Listen, I was just down south, and I was talking to a lot of these Roll Tide heads down there, and what up to the H2 Pro, right?
Pro, shout out to H2 Pro Water.
H2 Pro, shout out to H2 Pro Water. I was talking to a lot of the Bama heads, Roll Tide heads down there, and we was talking about, we obviously is the conversation about money and these kids, shining, and they saying, they was letting me know, like, these kids, that was the norm. These kids getting that bread, before they came up with this NIL, and before, even when they was investigating kids and doing this, and when Cam and this one, Reggie Bush, this one, that one, they saying that was just part of especially in the SEC and down south, that's part of the culture. This kid, if he's a 5-star recruit, he's getting a few $100,000 in his purse, his family. That was just normal. That was normal. The boosters and the coaches was making sure that, you know what I mean?
This 5-star kid, that's when let's talk about when Alabama was rolling. They was getting 5 stars. That was just the norm. But you going a 5-star kid, you going to Alabama to sit the bench when you can go to any other school in the country and play. So some money had to be getting issued down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, man, this is what we do, man. We digress a little bit. We was just talking a little bit about basketball, but we went into kids getting money in college and the NIL and the transfer. It all somehow trickled down. Sports is so funny. We could be talking about one thing in 1 minute, and then we'll trickle down into some other aspects of sports alone. And like you said, man, these kids, man, they getting this.
Before we move on,
go ahead.
Give Reggie Bush back all his shit tomorrow. Give Marcus Camby. I want all that shit reinstated. Fuck all that.
Yeah. Fab five.
All that.
Yep. UNLV.
Oh, that
UNLV. That's right.
Fuck outta here.
UNLV. That's right. UNLV. Yeah, exactly. That
Come
was
on,
with
man. You making all this money off these kids. You can't even. Come on, man. That's
come on,
crazy.
man. Come on. But you know what I mean? Listen. So, but that's another, that's another topic for another day. We can go crazy into that, right? So as we're moving along, let's jump into the slate of the NFL Week 16, guys. Like I said, I apologize about the title. People who are watching or people who will watch later on, obviously, you will see the title is corrected by the time this goes. Actually, is recasted on YouTube and stuff. Let's start with the slate. Right now, we do have a Thursday night game going on against Saints Ram, and it's still double up 0-0 in the first quarter. Rams seems to have the ball.
Yeah,
Right now.
7-0 Rams. They scored just now.
They just scored just now. Okay,
and
good.
goal.
Good.
Who
Because
scored?
I didn't.
The Rams, 4th and goal.
No, who scored though?
The Rams.
The touchdown. I mean,
What
sorry.
player?
Nakao.
Nakua.
Oh,
What's his name, Tony?
I know it's something like that.
That's the
How you pronounce that?
Stacks be correcting niggas. See, I don't correct niggas no more. Now Stacks be doing it.
Only reason I'm correcting Stoney because they say this nigga's name like 15 times every Sunday.
Say it. I don't.
You ever heard the Rams and then not mention that kid's name?
What's the kid's name again?
Nakua.
That's right.
Hey, you can tell you play fantasy, Stoney, because he's on everybody's watch list.
Yeah, but he was taken in my league. Somebody took him early.
So yeah, let's go down the slate. Did we talk about Saturday? You got Saturday games. We got a couple games on Saturday. So yeah, we're back to the Saturday games, which is good. I like these Saturday games. And the Bengals is going to go visit the Steelers. I think the Bengals can take care of the situation there.
Steelers are a fucking mess, bro.
Steelers are a mess. We did mention that.
Low key though, they may be a worse mess than the past, dog. I'm telling you, they may be.
So the line is Cincinnati -3. And the over-under is 37.5. I'm just giving those numbers out there. I don't know if this is a game that you guys are interested in, but that is the play for that week, for this week on that game.
But you got to take the Steelers. I mean, because they lost 2 or 3 in a row.
When you have 2 players that quit on your team, I'm not touching them. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm staying
exactly.
away from
To finish my point, I'm not touching the game.
That locker room is broken. That shit's spreading like cancer, dog.
I'll probably take the Bengals just to win money line.
Okay.
Though they have no quarterback, their quarterbacks are done. They are finito. They are finito.
Then you got the Bills visiting the Chargers, who just really fell apart this year due to coaching. Obviously, they fired the coach, but the Chargers fell apart this year. The Chargers they could have had a winning season, right?
They should have had a great season.
They should have had a good season. I just think they just fell apart somewhere. And we do no coaching, but go ahead.
I'm gonna lay it 12.5. I'm gonna give the Chargers 12.5 as a Bills better. I'm gonna give you motherfuckers 12.5 because we're gonna beat you motherfuckers probably by more than 14 points easily because we're on some shit right now and they're on some shit right now. My bad. I'm just amped because I'm vested in them.
I was gonna say
the Bills on some shit.
We rooting for Buffalo. Let's go.
Yeah, we rooting for them betting wise, but yeah, I'm taking the Bills. I'm taking the Bills
in the conference, though. At least he kept it in the conference.
Yeah. But you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean.
Crook, when money's involved, fuck all that.
That's what it is. You become a part of them. Like, yo,
let's go Bills. Let's go Big Dermot.
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Hey, y'all go with the dildos at though.
Come on, man. Crook face. Crook's face is classic.
Let me tell you,
Crook, you should see your face.
Yo, they do like that.
Crook said, "Come on, Stack."
I'm taking the Bills, man. Bills got no choice but to be crazy
like
on these
that.
dudes.
He's like, I ain't with that Cheech Munch shit. Let's get.
I wish I could have seen Tom's face when they threw the joint on him.
Nigga said Mac Jones picked that shit up though. No, let me chill.
No, wow.
He probably couldn't throw that out the way either.
Wow. You probably
that
can't
shit,
get it out of the way.
Nigga said he turned it over, Stacks. Nigga said he turned it over.
That's how wild we are here, guys. That's how crazy we are. Yo, this is Parlay with us, man. We wild in here, man. This is Thursday Night Live. We chop it up, man. As you can see, man, we try to enjoy the night. We got the Colts going. Colts is gonna take care of the Falcons. They going to Atlanta to go see the Falcons. What you guys think? Let me see.
The Falcons is another team that if they run
really out. Heineke quarterback. I'm taking Indianapolis.
Minus two. Atlanta minus 2.5.
I'm taking the Colts.
Shout out to Gardner Minshew, man.
I'm taking the Colts.
Shout out, yo. There you go, yo. Shout out to Gardner Minshew, right, Stack?
That's what a backup quarterback's supposed to look like.
I'm taking the Colts.
Hey, can I ask a legitimate question? You think he earned a starting job in the NFL somewhere next year?
No.
All right.
And the reason why I'm saying that because he disappears in those big games, and he had a lot of
well, you know what
opportunities. He had a lot of opportunities with the Jaguars. Remember before Lawrence, it was Minshew.
Before Lawrence, yeah,
but yes. he played well with Jacksonville. I think that coach didn't want him, so that's why they drafted Lawrence.
Okay, but Stacks, before we go, not to cut you though, but before we rush to judgment, as I might say, let's see what he can do.
We know what he can do, though.
No, he's about to enter the playoffs. So before we rush to judgment and say he can't get a starting job on some other team.
So
let's see what he does in the playoffs. They're getting in there.
Hold on.
But they're getting in there, right? Aren't they going to get into the playoffs?
Hold on now.
Let's put them to the test.
Let's flip-flop. Let's put Gardner Minshew on Tampa Bay and put Baker Mayfield on the Colts. What happens?
Oh, Colts are 2 more wins.
Mm-hmm.
You think Big?
What do you think, Crook? 2 more wins at least? Being 2 more wins at least? What do you think? At least.
I think the weapons on the Bucks are better.
Yeah.
True.
Yo, look, I'm taking the Bucks this week, man.
No, I agree with you on that.
They playing. They thing is, I recognize when the teams are playing with that momentum. They believe in their quarterback. I believe football is like that momentum. Believe in their quarterback type of sport, man. And they playing some inspiring football right now, man. They like, they refuse to lose, man. What they did last week against Green Bay on the road, that said a lot. I like Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay this week.
I love Tampa Bay right now. Straight up.
I'm gonna ride them right now.
Vibe, bro.
All
that shit.
So I like them in that spot.
I think I fell asleep before this game, before that last week game. Before who did the Seahawks play last week? And people thought
the
Eagles. So yeah, the Seahawks is still trying to hang in there, even though Geno was kind of banged up. So the Seahawks is.
I'm Seattle might have grabbed fire in the bottom.
I'm taking Seattle.
Yeah, Drew. I don't think Drew Lock's bad. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's a good backup. I think he's kind of like Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, you're right. He's a good.
You know what showed me a lot for him though? Yeah. When he led that, when he blocked for that on Kenny Walker, that shows me a lot, man.
Yes, that play was. Yeah, you're right.
That play was dope, man. Just as a fan, you feel what I'm saying, fellas?
Yeah,
dope.
That was dope. That was dope. I saw that. Yeah, he did block. I saw when he put his body out there.
Who that? Be reciting the Jeezy joint on the sideline. Got a little swag.
Yeah, he's just tough, man. He's another tough quarterback, man. I mean, like you said, guys, he's a backup, but that's the kind of guy I want on my side when I'm fighting for something and going to the end of the year and we still in the playoffs. You know he's going to fight for it.
He also got a big arm too, though.
No, he can go. He ain't no slouch.
Yeah.
His issue is like every other issue when he was in Denver. it was all fuck shit going on over there. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
anywhere else, you could ruin someone like that. Like that's the thing. He had talent coming out of school. I remember him. And you go to Denver. Denver was all a mess. You know what I'm saying? They, to be fair, you know, I'm not saying they didn't give him the shot, but I just think him going to that team, him being where he is now, and him just taking that opportunity. And shout out to Pete, man, because Pete seems like people seem to like playing for Pete.
I agree.
They love Pete, yeah.
I agree.
He's a player's coach. He's a player's coach.
Except for except for Earl Thomas, though. That was the only one that.
Oh yeah, but Earl Thomas is
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, but Earl Thomas is a whale.
And he was good, man. He
was
reminded
good.
me of
Earl Thomas was good.
A Rodney Harrison type of guy, man.
Yeah, he was with.
Earl Thomas,
I think your boy Marshawn Lynch threw Pete under the bus a little bit too. So
yeah, but Marshawn Lynch is cooked. So
he was just Marshawn was just feeling away because he felt as though he should have been the Super Bowl MVP by running the ball in.
They should have. They should have.
They should have ran.
They should have.
That's why he felt the way he felt about that. Other than that, I bet you, if he would have won that second one, he would have been saying Pete was the best coach of all times.
True.
You know what I mean? Or his favorite coach. You know, it's just that it didn't work out the last one, and he didn't like the play call. So let's go down. Hold on, before you go on. Huh?
What you got, a Budweiser, Stoney?
Nah, man, I don't drink those, man.
IPA. It's a Christmas IPA, you say that?
Nah, this is Linguinitas.
Oh,
Linguinitas, man. That's okay. You know. Yeah,
That's
man. I retired from all them other domestic.
Tony, I missed that bet by 3 yards.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yeah.
Damn, man. 3 yards?
3 yards.
Lions is going to take on the Vikings, guys. Any interest?
Vikings, I'm taking. That's my upset of the week.
Nah, I think Lions done hit. I think they turned the switch back the right way.
They 10-4, yo.
And they on the road.
Yeah, they on the road.
What's the spread being?
3.
3.
I thought Nick Mullins looked fucking horrible last week.
He sure enough did. Mullins for
Oh wait, Stoney.
Yeah, Stoney.
He listen to me, dog.
Stoney, he looked
I
horrible.
watched him play last week.
We're gonna see, man.
He looked horrible. And I know, Stoney, I know you're gonna be on location on Sunday, but
yeah,
he looks horrible.
I mean, I'm gonna take the Minnesota on some other shit. I'm gonna take them on like the spot. The spot I think is good for them. The Lions, they got problems in their secondary. They're giving up a lot of yards, and I think Minnesota's gonna exploit that. And they're gonna do enough to not only cover, but I think they're gonna win, man. So I might sprinkle a little money line on Minnesota, but I like them in this spot.
Please go back and go to YouTube and watch that game.
He's ugly. Commanders Jets. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened with the Commanders with me. Like, why? Well, you know what happened. I know what happened. But I'm sorry. I should be paying attention. Hey guys, like and subscribe. I know you guys are in here. Like and subscribe.
Another team in the Bill Belichick sweepstakes.
They got rid of everybody, and that's why I think that team kind of fell apart, right?
Nah, because Magic Johnson owns them.
No, I don't think so. They came in during the season.
They sold off the team, man. They sold off.
I love Magic Johnson. He'd be like,
they imprint is going to show next season.
Hey, Joe and Stacks, can I ask you guys a questions about the Commanders? Why did they get rid of some of these staple?
They didn't want to pay them.
They don't want to pay them. They're about to regroup. When you regroup. You get rid of those like high paid players that you don't feel like they're gonna.
So what about the Chase kid? The Chase kid. Why would you get rid of that kid?
He was hurt all the time, Beans. He was hurt all the time.
Hurt all the time.
I like how Magic Johnson tweets. He's like, "We lost the game because we didn't score enough points."
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like I agree with you though.
No, we lost the game. We scored enough points. You know?
Yeah, and it's too early. like my dude, you just came on yesterday, nigga. What
No
you talking
shit,
about,
Magic.
nigga? Like shit. Yesterday you was a fucking LA Rams fan. Like, what are you talking about? We didn't.
Shout out to LB. That's why I'm an LB fan. LB sitting back with a fucking Coors Light right now. Like, look at this shit. Motherfucker on
I
here.
think it's too early for Magic to be running his chops right now. Like, yo, just chill, man. Stop. Continue. Continue to attend those meetings and try to figure out this future plan. Like, come on, don't
throwing these niggas under the plane.
Yeah, but don't come in owning
He's
the
not
team.
He's not a football guy, though. You know.
But
I know, but
he's always been like he's always been like that. Even when he was a player, he was like that.
My thing is, all of a sudden, he's saying some shit that he observed. Like, come on, man. Like, you just came in, man. Just chill. Nigga. Why you got to be all vocal early? Like, just relax, man. Let it settle in.
The Magic Man is here. Fucking
yeah, nobody's saying shit. Everybody's
that fucking vaccine.
Man.
Let us know the secret to that shit. Fuck what you buying teams.
Like, make it out here.
Fuck that.
He probably made a deal with whoever and say, "Yo,
what the fuck is he talking about though?" He be like,
"Yeah, but it's just
you're gonna get a nice percentage for the rest of my. If you keep me alive, you're getting a nice piece."
What the fuck is he talking about though? He be like, "We didn't throw for enough first down."
He caught the joint when Ace was at his peak. Like that, niggas was dying. And Magic caught the. Magic caught, niggas was dying. Magic
niggas said EJ Johnson. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't going there. But I ain't gonna hold you. When Magic caught that shit, I thought Magic was out of here.
Hey, we can't even touch that one. They canceling niggas for that.
I know. I ain't touching that one. EJ's doing what he got to do. You will not hear me say shit about no EJ, no motherfucking RuPaul, none of that. I'm good over here. Next game.
Wait a minute. Who? Oh, EJ Johnson. EJ Johnson. Oh yeah, that kid, man. Yo, Daniel, you a troublemaker, Daniel.
Shout
out to Daniel.
That's my man Tatum's. What up, Tatum's?
Let me just hit him with a what up.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like it's just too early for him to be talking.
He's talking. What are you talking?
No, he needs. Look, everybody who's involved buying that team should be quiet. You know when they should start talking when the season is over and you talk about what's the plan going forward. Don't hop on the bandwagon during the year like you know what's going on. Like, hey, you don't know shit.
Magic always got to have the camera on him, dog. Magic always. I mean, shout out to Magic. I ain't gonna hate. He's a good businessman, but like you said, he always.
Magic, man. Magic got bread, man. That dude,
Magic got a whole lot of bread.
No, he's a good businessman.
We know he got bread, but at the end of the day, he's not a fucking football coach or general manager or any of that nature. So he needs to just shut the fuck up, go on another trip with Cookie, and keep moving. Like,
but the only thing I could say though, if Magic Johnson can parlay ownership, if he could parlay ownership into some other black entrepreneur getting in on it, then I support that though. Like if he was like,
I support all that. No one's talking about
that. He's a good businessman. I just don't like how
no one's talking about. Listen,
on himself though.
He does a lot for the good for him. I'm just saying though, bro. Like Stoney said, you can't shit. Football's a momentum sport, even in the front office. If you got a nigga,
he don't know what he's talking about. He don't.
That's talking about shit. He has no idea. And then the next year comes, you trying to build a culture. You got Magic in there talking crazy. Just shut the fuck up. You own like 5% of the team.
Right.
You can't be running. He been saying some wild shit about this team. It doesn't make no sense to me.
But somebody need to ask him, what's your starting quarterback? Who's your starting left tackle? Who's your starting right tackle?
Right.
I'll put that motherfucker on the spot.
Go open up another fucking movie theater and shut the fuck up. That's it.
He probably wouldn't know. Okay, going down the slate, Packers is going to meet the Panthers. We already know Packers will redeem themselves from the loss and take care of that game. I feel so. It's 5 is the spread. What do you
Come
guys
on,
think?
come on, Carolina, get that win so we can get that #1 joint.
I know, right? I'm rooting for Carolina.
Word up, I'm going for Carolina.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about we need that #1 joint, yo. Yeah.
Nah,
Come
we don't
on,
need
come
a
on,
#1.
come
I have a
on,
feeling
Bryce.
that we're gonna beat the Jets, though.
Yeah, word, bees. Come on, Bryce.
Come on, Bryce. Bring it.
Come
We
on,
don't need
Bryce.
that #1.
Throw it more than 2 yards, please, Bryce. Bryce
I
can't
know you
throw the
don't.
ball
I know
more than
you're
10
saying.
yards.
Like,
I
who
know
are you
you.
taking #1?
No, we're
Who you
not
taking
taking
#1?
We're
I
trading
don't know
down.
yet.
That's
Ask me
the
in
trade
April.
down. That's the
I
trade
agree with
down.
Beans. That's the trade down.
That's the trade
If
down.
you can get 2 for that 1, I'll
You
do
gonna
that.
get 3.
Yeah, I'll do the 2
We
for
need to
1.
get Marvin Harrison and Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Crook. I
I'm
like
with
Jaden.
you on that. I'm kind of liking that.
But if I had to get one before the other, I'll
There's
take
no
Marvin
way in
Harrison
the blue
Jr.
moon
first.
that's gonna fucking happen. I tell you that right now. Get the fuck out of here, Stoney.
Yeah, I don't know.
don't think
I mean,
that's
but
gonna
what if? Hey, yo, Stacks though. What if Daniels go late?
I don't think he's going late.
Nah, he going top 10.
Nah, hell no, he's not going late.
Hey,
He's not
Not
going late.
late like that, but I'm
don't
saying
be
late
surprised
top
if
10 though.
Don't
Late
be
top 10 though.
surprised. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if that kid go #1 quarterback. Don't be surprised.
Nah, I won't be. I won't be. I ain't going front. I didn't believe it at the beginning, but then after a while, I'm like, whoa.
Listen, I wasn't even. Me neither. Stoney,
I won't be.
Shout to Stoney
won't be.
Crook. That was Crook's guy. That was Crook's guy.
He did.
I won't be surprised. I won't
Browns
be surprised if he goes one.
The Browns is gonna go meet the Texans. Nice game, guys. What's up?
I like the Browns.
I like the Browns.
That's 3. That's 3.
I like
Express 3. The over under is what?
Yeah.
39?
I would recommend to buy
and a half.
Buy half a point down.
Beans, I don't think Stroud's gonna play.
Yeah, buy
that
half a point. If you guys can get it at 3, buy that half a point. Just do it, because you want to cover your ass. You don't want them to win by 3 and then you're just gonna get your money back. Just bring it down to a half a point before it's too late. Take the Browns and don't think about it as much. Just take the Browns, buy that half a point if you don't have the 2.5. Just buy it down to 2.5 if you don't have it, and that's a bet you need to make on that game. You can fuck with the under 2 if you want. You can fuck with it, but my strong play is the Browns minus 2.5.
Okay, cool. Jax is gonna go see the Buccaneers on Sunday afternoon, 4:00 game. What y'all think?
Buccaneers. Money line.
This game.
Yeah, I'll take the money line on that.
Gotta take the money line because it's -3 right now. That's shit.
-3.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna ride with them Jaguars, and I live in Tampa.
But I don't think Lawrence is playing. I don't know if that's why it's -3.
What happened? What happened with Lawrence again? He got hurt again.
Concussion protocol.
I think
so. They saying that he came out the game talking about a blow to the head.
I don't know. I know Baker's y'all guy, man, but I think he due for a Baker Mayfield moment. I just think he due for one.
I think they smell blood.
One game.
Cardinals is going to go visit the Bears.
Come on, Bears. We need this.
Bears might fuck around and lose that game the way they've been playing.
They might.
I'm taking the Bears.
But we need.
I like the Bears, but I don't. That team is such a.
That was another conversation in sports today.
Actually, though, they have been playing a little bit better.
They have.
That's what they're saying. That's another conversation they was having today in sports, saying that Justin Fields, should they keep Justin Fields or should they trade him and get a guy? And the guy they talking is Caleb Williams.
No, they're gonna get rid. They've already.
Justin Fields is gone. He's
gone. Hey, Doe, remember they was contemplating getting rid of him last year.
He's gone.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's gone. They're gonna trade him for a third round pick.
He's playing better though.
You're gonna get a third round pick.
But Beans, I think they just over him. I think he's
done. He's gone.
Cowboys
he deserves to be gone.
They'll get good compensation. They'll get good compensation for him.
Yeah, they get
Cowboys is going to go. Cowboys is going to go visit the
I like Miami in this game, man.
I agree with you, though. I'm co-signing with those.
1 point. Is Tyreek playing?
He might. He sat out last week.
I think he's playing
That's
this
a tough
game.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the total in that game. I might be going
Yo,
Yo,
don't
under.
know I'm right.
I'm going. I'm a Mozart has 22 touchdowns, 20 something, 20 touchdowns.
The way Buffalo beat their ass up on that run, what you think Miami gonna do to him with them 2 running backs?
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. Mozart is the
Bro, and I don't like
number
their
one
coach.
scoring. He got like 20 points,
McCarthy?
20.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't like McCarthy either.
I don't like
He's a
him either.
bozo.
Something
I
different
don't
about
like
that
how he
dude.
threw my man, offensive coordinator, under the bus. Made it seem like
I'm taking the over on this game though.
Yeah, I think the over might be the play in
What is
that
it?
game.
I'm trying to find it. What is it?
Miami.
51.5.
How much?
Ooh,
Yeah, 51.5.
That must have went up.
That's
I
a
got
lot,
49.
though.
I got 49.5 right now.
51's a lot.
Oh, damn, so I think the money's coming in on the under.
49. I fuck yeah. 51. That's a lot. That's a lot.
No, they said they seen Buffalo offense do that shit to Dallas defense.
That's
Now
true too.
That's
Yeah.
what they seeing. They think Miami got some running backs that the most can take it away with one run. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
And then don't hit him with that play action with Tyreek. It's over with. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't see how Dallas goes in there and wins that game.
Me
If
neither.
Tyreek Hill's playing, I just don't see.
Once again, Dallas is not a good, strong team on the road. Even though it's Miami, it's going to be nice and warm, maybe nice and good weather. But, they just...
So if they lose that game, is Jerry Jones, is he going to complain about the weather? Fuck out of here, bozo.
See?
Yeah, Jerry Jones on that other shit.
That's a loser's mentality, don't you think? Oh, the weather. Well,
yeah, come on, man. You complained about that. I knew, but we all said it, and that they was gonna go to Buffalo and lose due to the weather. And it was not. It's just Dak.
It wasn't nothing wrong with the weather though.
The weather kind of got better. The weather got better as the games. Exactly.
Remember, Dak said he couldn't believe how nice it was.
You see. He just was trash that day.
I'll give it to Dak, man. At least he took accountability. You know what I'm saying? He didn't blame the weather.
Right.
Yeah, he got to. He got that contract.
So the last game on this slate down this slate here is the Patriots is gonna go visit the Broncos. The Broncos, for some reason, always do good against the Patriots at home in Mile High. So
7's like a kind of a strong number, though. What do you think, Crook, on that?
You're gonna take the under. You're gonna take the under on that, man. That's
What
number you have on the under? I see 34.5.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I agree with.
It's pretty low, but they expecting like weather, inclement weather, snow and all everything. But
would you buy a point, Stoney? Half a point, 7.5 Patriots.
Either way, that's
they're
already
a plus 7. They're already a plus 270.
I would only take the Patriots plus 7, and I would only take the under.
Right.
I'll take one of the two. I think it's gonna be low scoring and it's gonna be tight. I would go
either
way.
You want to know the payout on that?
You want to what?
You want to know the payout?
What's the payout?
It's only for that combo. 110.
For that combo?
It's only a minus 10, 110. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's about right. That's about right.
You make $9 if you bet 10.
The thing is, man, I would take that under 34. I would shoot my shot with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's gonna be that type of game. They're gonna be tight. They're gonna be on each other's back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that.
Going back and forth, and Patriots play that type of game. So that's where I'm at with it.
50. Damn. That's crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, though, it's because they seen what Buffalo did to them. I know that's what that is. Dallas, Miami's offense is twice as better, so they just figured they're gonna run it up on their ass too.
Yeah,
but it might go the other way. That's what you gotta be careful with that shit.
Going the other way, dog.
You think that's gonna be high scoring?
I think Miami's gonna put up some points. I do think that.
I think Miami is going to put up some points, and I think
that's basic.
Reason why I say Dallas will put up some points too, though, Stoney, because
that Miami defense is a little suspect too.
And then the weather's not.
But they've been playing better though. I mean, I know they played the Jets, so you really can't count that. I mean, but
they play, know what it is though. They play good at times.
yeah, true. It's like they pick their spots. No, I agree with you. It's like they're like up and yeah. -1 though at home. You basically saying it's a pick 'em because usually you get 3 just to. If you're an even squad, you usually get 3. I don't know if they still do that, Crook. You get 3.
A lot of money came in on Dallas. I think
Dallas, but that's America's
yeah.
team and all that bullshit.
I think it might have opened at like 2.5. I would say 2.5, 2. And it's like
American
down to 1 because the money was coming in on Dallas.
I'm not, yo. I would never put my change on them again. Never.
I ain't put to me. Damn. If you go with Miami, if you do Miami, the -1, and you do the over, I can see that happening. Let me tell y'all what the pair real quick before we move on. Let me just tell you what the pair. Nigga. Oh, my bad. You guys is fucking acting up. They think I'm trying to bet this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, they want that money right now.
They want that money. They're like, you put, hold on real quick. The payout's like, it's about every 10. Whoa. You know, you put 100, you get 370 on that. It's plus 274. The over in Miami. Or if you do Dallas in the over, you still gonna come up. Basically, you bet $10, you're getting 37.40.
Well, you gotta be careful because that's a Monday night game, right?
Nah, Sunday.
Nah,
Sunday night. Yeah, well, it's a primetime game. You gotta be careful. Them primetime unders, like
no, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday 4:30 game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the weather. I don't know if it's gonna be raining or I don't know what the weather out there is, but. That 50 is kind of high, but like y'all said, man, like that could be a shootout too, man.
Yeah,
but you're right. That's just a tough one because that's basically that's why that
Sunday night. Yeah, it can be a shootout, but it could be a dud too. So you gotta be careful with that.
So it looks like on Sunday, man, we got a nice. We got what 3 games?
There's some good matchups, man.
We got 3 games to talk about for Monday night on Sunday. So I always like to leave a little bit of kudos for Sunday so we can add a little flavor. But we got 3 games to talk about on Sunday for Monday night games and to end our week. And that
Baltimore San Fran.
Woo! At Baltimore San Fran is going to be good.
That motherfucker is hopefully that turkey or ham or whatever the fuck they cook.
Hopefully Hurts. Hopefully Hurts will sit down and DeVito can win and the Giants win and keep winning.
I do it though.
The Paisana.
I see my man do that to him too.
Oh, they was eating them up. They was eating them up in that last game.
That reminds me of Linsanity, right?
Yeah.
Oh, lightning in the bottle type thing.
Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, listen, he got the braid. He got the long braids right now, and Kenya Martin got at him about that.
I heard that. Yeah.
Who that?
How the hell your last name is Lynn and you got some dreads, nigga, hanging down your fucking show? Like, what's going on with that? Yo, when you see the picture, this motherfucker got straight dreads, nigga. How the fuck he do that?
Yeah,
he's smoking bud. What do you mean?
Bob Marley, bud.
Jeremy Lin came in.
Jeremy Lin is retired and he's Bob Marley now. What's wrong with him?
Hey,
nothing wrong with that.
Hey, Beans, Jeremy Lin came and got some money real fast.
Yeah, real fast.
He's chilling with him and Ricky Williams are buddies, yo. They chilling
real fast.
Living that free life, dreaded up, doing their thing. Few millions in the pot. Them dudes made money, man, and still able to live life and went through all that shit, and they still, like you said, Jeremy Lin, lightning in a bottle. He got that bag. Knicks, Houston, and who?
If his name was Jerome Allen or Jerome Lin, that motherfucker.
He went to the.
It was the Knicks that got him paid, Beans. It was the Knicks that got him paid.
Yeah, that's what I say. Knicks, and then he moved on, but it was Knicks.
He went to one of those little small leagues, one of them junior leagues.
China, right?
Yeah,
not China.
Taiwan, I think it was.
Oh, Taiwan.
After he left Houston.
One of those leagues, but then But I think he's in the
He
league right now. I think.
Listen, he lasted in the NBA for a little bit, man. Trust me.
Yeah, he had a couple coffee.
He went to Harvard, right?
Yeah, he went to Harvard. Got buckets at Harvard. Got buckets too. Y'all remember in the summer league, he tore John Wall ass up, man.
He said, "What's up, y'all? What's y'all take on it?" Oh, well, good question, Eddie Chapo. We gonna give you something. Hey, my backup computer died. Can y'all give him some slates onto? Because I know that's Stax's thing. Stacks. He want to see what's up with for tomorrow. Oh, and
I got the
yeah,
slate
and go ahead. Yeah, give it to him, though. Give it to him,
Raptors
though.
at Sixers. Sixers by 8.5. Sixers is balling right now. 8.5 is kind of high. I think Sixers are playing tonight, right? Are they playing tonight? No, they played last night, but
Yo, shout out to Embiid, right?
Embiid's balling.
Embiid's balling.
Yo, another good game on right now that people probably ain't paying attention to. That Memphis and in Indiana. Your boy John.
I bet on that Minnesota game.
John Morant's back going crazy.
Nuggets and Nets. Nuggets minus 4.5. I'll take the Nuggets with that. They're in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's average team.
Yeah, they are.
You got Hawks and the Heat. They're in Miami. Heat about favored by 1.5. Miami all day. The only thing is I don't know if Jimmy Butler's gonna play or not.
Yeah.
He's usually up in the air, but even without Jimmy Butler, they should be able to cover that 1.5 if Bam's playing.
Yeah.
You got the Mavericks and the Rockets at Houston. Houston's better at home. That's a tough game. Houston's favored.
Yeah, they got at home, but they slipped up last night, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
They're favored by 7.5. If Luka's playing, man,
Yo, Eddie Chapo, man. Since you want to put my govy out there, my name is. Let me tell you something, Eddie Chapo. You might be somebody. You might be one of my peoples, and I'm cool with that. But come on, man. It's Mr. Beans, man. Like.
Yeah, he threw the government on.
He spelt it. He knows me. He gotta know me. He spelled it.
He spelled it. Damn sure spelled it.
He spelled it. So he gotta know me. So Eddie, yeah, no problem, bro. I'll put you up on here, man. Send us your email link and we'll chop it up. As you can see, we got an email here. You can respond to us if you want to jump on. We do invite guests. We have to know who we're talking to first before you just pop up on our screens.
Right. We got to
so
screen you. We got the screening process. We got guys
got
to check your background.
Real quick,
let
me just finish
ulterior
this.
motive.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish
Warriors by 12.5. That's a high, but the Wizards can't fucking. They're terrible.
The Wizards are fucking.
Are fucking terrible. 12.5,
man. They running a shit show over there.
And you got the Phoenix at Sacramento.
Oh, my fault. Time out, Eddie. My fault. I know who I'm talking to now. What up, Eddie? He's at work watching this right now. I'm sure he's at work watching this. What up, Eddie? What up, Chapo? My fault, bro. Yeah, I know you're gonna use the government, whatever. But yeah, stick with the Mr. Beans, just like your Eddie Chapo. I'm Mr. Beans. So so
Eddie
stick with
Chapo,
that. Yeah, Eddie. No, Eddie.
Home.
Eddie. Reason why I want to shout out to Eddie. I threw Eddie. I said at me like I think I was telling y'all about this, right? So me and Eddie was on. We was at work one day. And we was just talking. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got this parlay. What you think about this parlay?" I said, "Yo, won't you watch my podcast? It's called Parlay with Us." And I got a couple of guys on there who's good with betting. They love that stuff, and you might be interested. So now he's on. He watches our show to get our little picks. So give him those gems because this kid bets. And Stoney, he bets. So I let him know that there's two professionals, what I call as far as I'm concerned, I take advice from you guys. So I said, yo, my guys will give y'all those little plays.
Hey, we win more than we lose.
We win and lose. So there you go, Eddie. I just introduced you as Eddie. You're more than welcome. Yo, Stoney, he's verified. This kid's cool as shit. So he's verified. Yeah, go ahead, man. Finish that up.
No, I just finished. It was Washington versus Golden State. Golden State by 12.5. At the end of the day, that's a big total even for the NBA. But Washington's fucking terrible, man. Crook will tell you. I mean, not Crook. Staff will tell you. Crook too was very. Very, very bad team. Can't do shit right.
What up, Ryan? What up, Ryan? Thanks for jumping in. Go ahead.
And yeah, and the last one, Sacramento and Phoenix. I think Sac's by 2.5. Phoenix is up and down, bro. I know they don't have their whole squad, but
yeah. Phoenix is hard. It's hard to fuck with Phoenix.
it's hard to fuck with them. I take Sacramento. They just got smacked by the fucking Celtics. They ready for revenge. I think they're gonna cover that 2.5, and that's a slate for tomorrow.
There you go. There you go, Eddie. He just gave you a little bless up for tomorrow. Yes, next week on the Thursday Night Live, we try to invite guests on Thursday Night Live. So Eddie, I don't mind inviting you on there. So next week, send me on the Parlay with Us Gmail, send me your handle and your email account, and next week we'll bring you in on this live to chop it up with the team. All right, and you can ask your questions in sports and stuff, whatever you got. All right, no problem.
Quick update: 10-0. Rams.
Yeah, 10-0 Rams. And we just said this is a new subscriber. He just said he just subscribed. Ryan.
Shout out Ryan. Appreciate you, bro.
There you go, Ryan. Thank you. Look at that.
I'm feeling that hat too, Stoney. I'm fucking with that.
Nice hat.
I like the
good looking.
Good looking, man. I appreciate it.
Well, I was gonna say I like Stax's t-shirt there and that hat. That yo, listen, you guys, man. I think I gotta go to the pro shop.
Yo, y'all remember Progressive, right? Down Dudley by my crib.
Yes. You
remember Aaron used to cut hair there?
Yep.
This is his clothing line. APSM 02119.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Just give a shout out. He really ain't active with it, but just giving a shout out to he a legend in the hood. Barber. He was the first barber I used to know gave tickets out like you waiting for fucking at the deli.
Oh yeah, no, I remember him.
He give you tickets. Too. You have to get a ticket. And Crook, you know him, and Crook know his fam. Mike Gregory. You know that's that fam. They fam.
Oh, Mike Gregory.
Yeah. I saw Mike Gregory the other day.
That's fam. That's fam.
Okay. Not the other day, as in yesterday, but the other day, as in like a couple of months ago. Man, he's in good spirits.
Yeah. Cool. I gotta reach out to him. But yeah, man, that's all from around the way down Dudley William Street. Shout out Sharman Ave. Shout out.
Good looking, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. Good looking, man.
Shout out to Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie. We try to do this, man.
We appreciate all the love from everybody, fam. We really do.
Appreciate all the love
to us. We make a lot of sacrifice to be here, but we love doing it. I appreciate them inviting me on. These are my brothers, and
yes,
it's just been a good ride so far. To me, it's been a real good ride.
Yo,
I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying, fam?
No doubt.
Every week, man.
Look, shout out to you and Stacks for coming on, and let me tell you, man, you guys been like special on this show. You guys been like a very important piece in this whole thing we doing right now, man. I think without you guys, this show would have just been kind of, down a little bit because everybody picking each other up. When when we're not here, you're there. Real. When you're not there, he's there. So I think it's a great mix, a great vibe.
You know what's so ill? I was thinking the other day.
Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love.
You know what I was thinking the other day when, real quick, I don't want to go too far down this lane, but when Stacks was bringing me up to Seaver Street after school. And Nan would be in there, Ramel would be in there. Obviously, Crook, you come up. I would never think, God rest, our brothers and, people that are still alive that ain't with us. I would never think. We used to be in there talking about hip hop. You know what I mean? I remember Ross would always go to New York and tell his New York stories and shit when he came back. You know what I'm saying? Like just the party, meeting Beans' pops. Going to the festival, going to the kite festival,
Kite
Yep.
Festival,
I would
dangerous.
never think.
Shout out to Dad. You right. Go ahead. Keep
Shout out
going.
to Dad. Like I would never always welcome me
Thanks,
in the
guys.
house. I didn't
Thanks.
grow up with you from day one. But I got welcomed in later on. I was still a kid. I was still 14, 15 years old. It wasn't like I was.
Right.
But my
Right.
point is to have the relationship I have with MD, who's one of my closest. I met all these people through Stacks, and to be doing a sports show with y'all, man, it just that means a lot to me, bro. Because I was telling people the other day at the studio, we was doing, I was telling my peoples, bro, like it's positive what we're doing, bro. Like we don't get into that positive light. We don't get portrayed positively. I don't want to make it political,
No,
black,
you're right.
white, none of that shit. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying
Right.
is for us to have each other's backs, us to still build with each other in a positive way and to have each other's backs no matter what, it means a lot to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but where we're from, we don't make it out. We just don't. What you hear is real. Those stories are real.
True.
And we ain't from like
Facts.
some side streets over there in the cuts. We from like that real grind. But we're here productive individuals. Everybody's working. Everybody's taking care of their family. But at the same time, we're doing this and we're doing it with love, man. It's not no corny shit.
Right.
And this is more my. This is probably my. What do you call it? I'm in that mode. This is my agenda free.
This is your agenda free.
He get yo. Word up, my agenda free. I'm glad you sound like my man from Money and Violence. Shout out to Rafe from Money and Violence. Yo,
shout out to Rafe.
Yo,
I know you talking about. Shout out to Rafe, man. That's my guy, man.
Yo, shout out to Spence. Though for putting me on to that show. Spence and Shannon for putting me on to that show.
Yo, Money and Violence, great show. I could have put you on. I could have put you on that, man.
Yo, Stoney, I heard about it. I've been meaning to watch it, and somebody put the bug in my ear.
Man, listen, man.
I got into it, and I can't leave it alone now. I can't.
Listen. Shout out to them Brooklyn niggas. Them Brooklyn niggas is different, man.
Shout out to Miz.
Shout out to Miz. Shout out to my man with the dreads. I forgot his name because it's been that long, man. Shane. Shooter Shane. That's my guy. I like him. His demeanor stays the same all the time. Them guys are different, man.
What's the name of this one now?
Money and
Violence. Money and Violence. Okay.
It's some hood shit. The acting is a little
some real hood shit.
I think I started watching.
No, but
some Brooklyn hood joint like they filming their own joint. But I didn't get too deep. I didn't get too deep in it. I maybe saw season
Stacks,
1.
You know what I've been paying attention to, Stacks? It's their mentality. That's what I've been. That's what. Not so much the action.
Watch it because
it's the mentality, the way they surviving.
About some Boston niggas on the low though.
Yeah, they be on some shit. Yo, Boston's a borough in Brooklyn. We'll be a borough in Brooklyn, man.
We sure enough would be. Because we sure enough would be, and we'd be one of them serious boroughs too. Because look, if you guys don't know, people who's from that, if you're not from Boston, look. They just dropped. You see the new Netflix thing they dropped out. I was just watching a little bit of it with wifey about the whole Charles Stewart thing when he
that shit was shady.
It's on Max. It's not on Netflix. It's on Max.
It's on Max. My fault. Yes, HBO Max.
But you can also get the stream. I streamed it. I'm sorry to cut you.
Go ahead. Point to me.
I don't have Max. I canceled Max, but you could do the podcast. Homeboy Adrian Walker, who I actually had the pleasure of meeting a few times. He's on there, and it's on any Spotify, Apple, any podcast that go through 9 episodes. So if you don't have Max, you get it through.
So though it ain't a doc, it's got episodes to it.
It's a doc. It's a
docu-series.
It's a docu-series.
Okay,
so that's just crazy.
It's a little different than what's on HBO. But you can still get the gist of it when you stream it on the podcast. It goes deep. It actually goes deeper, and there's some real shit going on in there.
Nobody got a settlement. Nobody got a settlement yet.
Yeah, they would. Well, you see Michelle Wu after all this time. It's like everything's timing, right?
They want money, and they deserve it.
Look at
the timing. Money. They need to compensate those people.
Max is dropping. Max is dropping the documentary, right? The docu-series dropping, and it's all time. And now, yesterday, Michelle Wu with the family members and some of the family members they did a big press conference, and she apologized to the family members and to the Black community for the first time. The the black community got apologized to by the government, by the local city government.
For the
that
first
was
time,
a big
You know,
big
they actually
thing.
gave.
When
They
I say
actually
big
gave.
thing.
They actually gave his mother. They did give him a settlement. They did. She got $12,000 though, which was bullshit. She got $12,000 before she passed. This is Willie
Who,
Bennett's
Billy
mom.
Bennett's mom's? Okay.
Yeah, and I actually had the chance to meet Willie on the block. He actually came through William Street. He was cool with this OG around my way. I didn't talk about the case, obviously, but I got to meet him. He's still living, but real quick, yeah, they gave her 12 grand. And she literally bought a few clothes, did a few little things, and passed away not too long after that. She died from heart problems, they said.
Yeah, they need more.
But you're right. They didn't get the proper due. They didn't get no money.
But I heard they fighting for some kind of they deserve it.
They are.
Deserve.
They are. You know,
those two families that got in got bottled up in that and got scooped up in that whole bullshit. And I remember I was a little kid when this shit happened. We all remember this. We're from the way. They were not just running around in Mission Hill looking, they were running around Boston, period. They were running around in Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, you name it. They were running around, running up on dudes. So I know about the stop and frisk. I seen when that happened, when that woman, that situation, that they was up on my block, they was up on Seaver, they was up on Humboldt, they was up on M Hill, and they were running up on dudes like if it was nothing. I saw that with my own two eyes as a young youth. So, yo, they're right. There were two sides to Boston back then. We really didn't realize some of that, some of that political divide, because what we were doing, we was living life and trying to enjoy it. But you know what? We were enjoying it in our own neighborhood. So that outside stuff, the political thing, we didn't know about. But now we're learning it. It's crazy how Boston was back in the days, man. Like, really.
There's a story in Boston that's probably, I mean, that needs to be told. That I don't know if it will, but it just needs to be told. I'm talking about that black side. Like, that story really needs to be told, like how it was growing up black. Let me tell you something.
Because that you're right, those Stacks. You're totally right. That story, the story of the young black youth in Boston in the 70s and the 80s is not been in the 90s. You want to call it, if you want to go all the way up to 2000,
especially the 90s. Like that,
they don't want to. It's not
how that gang banging shit was real in Boston, man.
You know what's ill? They didn't tell it fully. They didn't give it enough, but
this is agenda free, guys. This is agenda free
show.
City on the Hill. City on the Hill was good. Great show. I don't know if they cut it. I don't know why they cut it.
They cut it.
I don't know why they cut it. Ryan's dropping some stuff.
Are they done with it though?
Yeah, they cut it.
They cut it, man.
Oh man.
But they tried. They tried to tell a little bit about that situation with the gangs and the way shit was. I mean, obviously you can't get too stacked. You can't, it's not a documentary, but I hear you. I agree with you 100%. But they tried with City on the Hill and cut the show.
All y'all cats from Being with Power, Mike Bivens, all y'all cats that want to do, like Mark Wahlberg, Ben Affleck, man, tap into that story, man. I'm telling you right now. That's
and if they want to tap, hey, listen, if y'all listening and watching, there's a bunch of people that be on here. We're on. Hopefully that Instagram connection with our streaming is working. I don't know if it is. I got to figure that out. Like, that's another technical thing. I'm literally turning into IT guy for this thing. But
and we appreciate you, Beans, for that.
No. I mean, I want us to get reach, man. We need that reach, and that's part of my job. And my vision was to get us reach. You need to be seen. Stacks needs to be seen. Stoney we need that reach. So if I got to put in a few hours a week to make sure I do the right things to get us that reach. And I should be doing more because our social media should be better than what it is. Thanks, Tees. What up, my nephew, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago? He's probably chilling somewhere, having a relaxed time. Yeah, man. What up? That's my nephew, man. This dude always jumps in. What up, Teebs, man? I appreciate you always jumping in. And shout out to the family down in TNT. But yeah, man, this is my vision, man. And you know, like I said, I didn't get a chance to come and talk to you guys about some other stuff that I was telling you guys about, but the vision's growing and it's grown, and we have a team, and that's it. I can grow this vision, or even, you know, let's say prophesize it without the team there. You know what I mean? Because each one of you guys give me ideas. I bounce off of it. So every time y'all say something or do something that's like, okay, yeah, I like the way he's coming with that. I take that, you know, I take that to heart. Like I put that, you know, I keep it in here and I store it for memory. So when we can build, I appreciate it. So when people, I appreciate everybody too. That's the next thing. I appreciate everybody who jumps in the chat. I appreciate everybody who watches us and stay committed and likes and subscribe. Please hit the subscribe, not just the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, man. Even if you're on there for 2 seconds, hit the thumbs up. It helps our algorithm and help us grow. You know, with this YouTube and the social media thing, without getting the likes and the subscribes and the thumbs ups, our channel, you know, will stay stagnant. So I keep preaching that. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, with that being said, that was a great agenda free talking about Boston. We just rolled into it. It was nothing that was, you know, titled. Once again, this is a live show. Thursday 7:30, Sunday 7:30. We always live, but the Thursday night live is basically a nice off the cuff type of show. Sometimes we come up with topics that we didn't even think that we would be talking about.
Yo,
And
Fam, real quick.
Go ahead.
I'll be here Sunday, but I probably gonna bounce after an hour because I'm moving between houses with the family
problem.
stuff.
No problem.
So I'll
and
be here
you know
at
what?
7:30, but
yeah, no problem. I mean, Stoney's gonna be, you know,
but I'll be here
on location.
He's gonna be on location. So if we have to just drop an hour and change, we could do a speed show on a Sunday.
I was gonna tell y'all, but I gotta move between, you know,
nah,
family.
That's no thing, man. We keep it 100 here, and you know, we respect everybody's time. Y'all help me out when I got timing issues and so forth and so forth. That's what the team's about. So Sunday, we might just do a little quick hour and 20 minutes if we can. An hour, 20 minutes, just call it that. And we're gonna run through the slate, and we're gonna run through a little bit of NBA talk and kill it with the agenda free. So yeah, you know, we do get winded. We're on a 2-hour joint right now, but that's how it gets down, man. This stuff is off the cuff and it's straight live. So sometimes we just kick it. And people jump in, so they give us more content to talk about. You know what I mean? But go ahead, guys.
Yeah, that was it. My bad. I just had to put that out there. But yeah, that was
There you go, Ryan. Thanks for saying that, man. You know, it's not that I would say that I understand where you're coming from. You don't know why people won't just hit it. It's like they don't know hit and subscribe. Some people don't listen. I was telling somebody real quick before we go, because this is part of the agenda and it's all about our algorithm and us growing. I was telling somebody the other day, yo, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, parlay with us. Me and my peoples be on there kicking it, sports and entertainment. We talk about something different every week. And the person said to me, so how much it costs? I'm like, it doesn't cost anything. You go on YouTube. Do I got to pay for YouTube? No, YouTube's an app. You don't have to.
Who the fuck asked that?
But that's what I'm saying. So then I was like, yo, just go on. He went on, boom, boom, boom. Subscribe.
He's at the old age home trying to get fans.
It wasn't at the old age home. Trust me. It wasn't at the old age home. It was somebody who just don't mess. It was just somebody who don't mess with YouTube.
The next L.
That's what it was. It was somebody who don't mess with YouTube. And I'm like, oh, so you don't even go on YouTube to mess with YouTube for nothing? Nah, I really don't fuck with that. Damn. So, but I had to show him. And he got it. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's watching. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna be out of here soon, man. What did he say?
We out.
New York City, 3 New York City blokes and 1 Philly. I don't know. Is that a joke, Ryan? Is that a
Yeah, that's a joke. I don't consider me nothing from New York, dog.
Yeah, man.
I'm just letting you know.
That's the cue.
Yeah. He said,
I'm not with the trivia tonight, fam. But
yeah, there's a lot of
we winding down. We winding down, man.
I'm guessing,
It's
but we
time
winding
to
down.
call, it's time to call it a little,
Yeah, we're
that
gonna
time.
call it,
But we'll
man.
see y'all
We've
on
been on
Sunday.
long enough. We've been on long enough, man. We good.
Yeah, nah, we good. We on there long enough, but I don't want to end it kind of all cheesy. So with that being said, yo, everybody's in the chat. Thanks for coming in on the chat. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks, Eddie,
Thanks, everybody.
and thanks, Daniel. Thanks, everybody. Teams, my nephew.
I need a plug on that hat too, Stony.
Yeah, man. Yo,
Good looking, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yo, this show, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. If people who want to watch, man, this show, if y'all want to look at some sports attire and some fire ass sweaters and all kind of shit, just watch Parlay with us, man. Watch Parlay with us. We got some shit for you, man. Stacks and Stony being competent. Like,
I gotta come back.
They be bouncing off.
I got some brewing shit for you. I'm gonna bring out. So we doing this, man. This is what we do, man. But I got some brewing shit, man. I got for you, man. Over there.
Like I said,
got some brewing shit, man.
I know what I gotta do now.
For you, man.
I know what I gotta tell the family.
I
gotta tell the family whether they ask me what you want for Christmas. I'm like, now I gotta tell them, yo, just go to the pro shop and just buy a whole bunch of shit.
Oh yeah,
gotta do the right shit though, Beans. You gotta be careful.
No. They know they'll buy. They know they know my flavor. It'll be Celtics, Patriots. It'll stick to it and some Bruins because I got those J's that match those Bruins, man. And I got them ones. That same yellow, gold, and black ones, man. I still got.
Shout out to the Wu-Tang joints.
I got them joints. So I got to get me a nice Bruins to go with that. So it look nice and fly. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, man. Ryan. This is all Boston, man. This is a Boston's-based podcast, Ryan. Everybody from here is from the Beantown. My man,
Ryan, where you get Philly from? Where you get that from?
I don't know where he get the Philly. I don't know what the Philly thing was about. Maybe he'll explain it to us next week. But we out. So before with that being said, I'm gonna hit that, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through. Son get through. But I'm brave.